In this video, we are going to learn Act 4, Scene 1 of The Tempest from line number 38 to line number 122. In the previous passage, we find Prospero appreciating Ariel for the work he had done in the previous act. Ariel took the form of Harpy and he performed very well as per the instruction of Prospero. So Prospero appreciates Ariel and he gives another work to Ariel. Prospero asks Ariel to bring the spirits to perform the mask. So all of you turn to page number 94, line number 38. Now everybody remains quiet and a soft music is played and enters Iris. Iris. Iris is the goddess of the rainbow. She is believed to be the messenger of the gods, especially Juno. So the messenger Iris first enters the scene or enters the stage and she introduces Ceres. Who is Ceres? Ceres is the goddess of agriculture and all the fruits of the earth. So please follow what I read and mark the meaning of the words as well as the meaning of the sentences. Ceres, most bounteous lady, bounteous means generous. Thy rich lease means an open area of grassland. Thy rich lease of wheat, rye, barley, vetches, oats, and peas, thy turfy mountains where live nibbling sheep, and flat meads means meadow, thatched with stover means fodder, them to keep, them here refers to the cattle. So Iris in these 4 lines is talking about the places owned by Ceres. Ceres, being the goddess of agriculture, has all these places under her control. Ceres, most bounteous, generous lady, and your open area of wheat, rye, barley, vetches, oats, and peas, which means you have all these places. Thy turfy mountains where live nibbling sheep. So in your turfy mountains, turfy means grassy mountains, the sheep live. Nibbling means bite. So your turfy mountains provide food to the sheep. And flat meads means meadows thatched with stover, them to keep. So your flat meadows are filled with fodder for the cattle. Thy banks with pined and twilled brims, which spongy April at thy hest betrims. So thy banks means your river banks with pined. Pined means grown with marigold or overgrown with marsh marigold. And twilled brims. Twilled means your river banks are covered with reeds. Let me repeat. Your river banks are overgrown with marigold and reeds, which spongy April at thy hest betrims. So hest means command, betrims means decorates. So when Ceres commands there is rain, spongy April means rain soaked April. So there comes the rain, and so after the rain, the river banks are filled or overgrown with marigold and reeds. That is the meaning. To make cold nymphs chaste crowns. So the spongy April or the rain soaked April make all these plants to grow. And what do the nymphs do? The nymphs go and collect all the flowers and they make crowns or garlands for themselves. And thy broom groves, whose shadow the dismissed bachelor loves. And you have broom groves. Broom grove is a yellow flowered shrub, and the shadow of the broom groves are loved by the dismissed bachelor loves. Dismissed bachelor here refers to the rejected suitor. Being last lorn, he being last lorn means forsaken by his lover. The rejected suitor always wants to sit under the shade of the broom groves. Thy pole clipped vineyard, pole clipped means your vineyards have round poles, and thy sea marge, marge means margins, sterile and rocky hard, where thou thyself dost err. So you have the seashore, and where we can find hard rocks, okay, and you go to the seashore to take the air. The queen of the sky, now I'm addressing you and I'm giving you the information that the queen of the sky, that is Juno, whose watery ark and messenger am I. So the queen of the sky is Juno, and I am Juno's messenger, and I am also the watery ark. Watery ark means rainbow. Okay, who is Iris? Iris is the goddess of rainbow. That's why she is telling that she is a watery ark. Okay, so whose watery ark and messenger am I, bids thee leave these. So I am the messenger of Juno and I am the goddess of the rainbow. I am commanding you, thee, I bid thee. Thee here refers to Ceres. I bid you to leave these. These here refers to the places we have learnt about, the grasslands, the turfy mountains, the flat meadows, the river banks, and the broom groves, the shadow of the broom groves, and the margin of the sea, the seashore. You leave all these places and you come here on this grass plot, okay, and with her sovereign grace here on this grass plot. So Juno is asking you to leave your place and come to this grass plot in this very place to come and sport. You have to come here and make merry. Her peacocks fly amain. See, her peacocks, her here refers to Juno's peacocks, okay? They are flying amain. Amain means with full power. So Iris tells Ceres that the wife of Jupiter, that is Juno, the queen of the sky, wants Ceres to be present on the grassland. Okay, and she also gives her an information that Juno is also approaching to that grassland. And as soon as she says this, who approaches their Ceres? So Iris tells this loudly, approach, rich Ceres, her to entertain. So now comes Ceres to entertain Juno, her to entertain. In here, her refers to Juno. Enter Ceres. Ceres. Hail many colored messenger. So she is addressing Iris as many colored messenger. Why is she saying so? Because Iris is the goddess of the rainbow. We all know that rainbow consists of several colors, right? That's why she is being referred as many colored messenger. Okay. Hail many colored messenger that never dost disobey the wife of Jupiter. Who is the wife of Jupiter? Juno. So you never disobey the wife of Jupiter, that is Juno. Who with thy saffron wings upon my flowers diffuseth honey drops, refreshing flower. So you are the one who sprinkle honey drops in the form of refreshing showers using your saffron color wings. And with each end of thy blue bow dost crown my bosky acres and my unshrubbed down, rich scarf to my proud earth. So you arch your colored bow over my wooded fields and grassy meadows like a beautiful scarf to decorate the earth. So, bosky acres means land covered with bushes. Unshrubed earth means the plain earth. Okay, so why had thy queen summoned me hither? So why has your queen Juno called me here to this short grass green, to this short grassland, Iris? A contract of true love to celebrate. You are being called to this grassland to celebrate the marriage of true love and some donation freely to estate. You are here to celebrate the marriage of true love and also to give gifts to the blessed lovers. Blessed lovers here refer to Ferdinand and Miranda. Series. Tell me heavenly bow. See, heavenly bow once again refers to Iris. If Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen. So Ceres has a question to ask to Iris. What is the question? She is so curious to know whether Venus or her son is also accompanying Juno. So who is Venus? Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. Cupid is her son and he is the god of love. Venus and Cupid are always busy making people fall in love. Okay, so she wants to know whether these people are also coming with Juno. As thou dost know, yes, since they did plot the means that dusky Dis, my daughter got, her and her blind boy scandaled company I have forsworn. So now we come to know the reason behind her questioning. Why is she asking about Venus and Cupid to Iris? Because they have plotted against her and they made the darky Dis abduct her daughter. Let me read it once again and explain. Listen very carefully. Tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen, since they did plot the means that dusky Dis, dusky means dark complexioned, this here refers to Pluto. Who is Pluto? Pluto is the god of death. Okay, and the means that dusky dis my daughter got. So they plotted against Ceres' daughter and they made Pluto abduct the daughter of Ceres. Okay, so after this incident, Ceres have forsworn. Forsworn means given up. So Ceres have given up the scandaled company of Venus and her son Cupid. Is it clear, students? See, on line number 69, we come across this phrase blind boys scandaled company. Her and her blind boys. Here, her refers to Venus and the blind boy refers to Cupid. Cupid is supposed to be blind as he has blindfold. Okay, And now, coming to the story of Pluto abducting the daughter of Ceres. See, Pluto, with the help of Venus and Cupid, abducted Proserpina, Ceres' daughter, from the earth to his own kingdom. Ceres had therefore been harboring a strong grievance against both the mother and the son. Ceres described Cupid's company as scandaled. The meaning of scandaled is disgraceful. Okay, so one day Pluto sees Proserpina. Proserpina is the daughter of Ceres. Okay, so Pluto sees her picking flowers. He falls in love, and so he comes in a chariot pulled by 4 horses, and he kidnaps her. Right? And why is Ceres angry on Venus and Cupid? It is Pluto who did all these things, right? But the problem is, uh, see, Venus and Cupid are the god and goddess of love, and they are always busy making people fall in love. So, Pluto fell in love with Proserpina because of Venus and Cupid only. That's why Ceres is angry with them. Is it clear, students? Iris. Of her society, be not afraid. Society here refers to the company. Okay, so don't be afraid of Venus and her son, of their company. Okay, I met her deity cutting the clouds towards Pavos, and her son, dove drawn with her. Don't worry, they are not accompanying Juno. Okay, because I met her deity. Deity here refers to Venus and her son Cupid. I met them traveling towards Pavos in a carriage pulled by doves. So there is no chance for them to come here, right? But they tried to trick Ferdinand and Miranda also. See the next line. Here thought they to have done some wanton charm upon this man and maid, whose vows are that no bed right shall be paid, ere Hymen's torch be lighted. So who is Hymen? Hymen is the god of marriages, and he is supposed to be carrying a lamp which is lighted when a marriage is solemnized. So here also they try to trick these people, that is Ferdinand and Miranda, who have sworn not to sleep together till their wedding day. But they tried all their means, but vain. But vain means their trick failed on them, because Ferdinand and Miranda are very virtuous. They have true love for each other. They respect the marriage institution. Okay, they consider marriage as sacred. So, Venus and Cupid were not able to play their trick on them. Okay, so after their tricks failed, they became very angry and sad. Okay, so Mars's hot minion is returned again. That's why Mars's hot minion has returned, or she is going to Pavos. So there is no chance for her to come to this grassland again. So why is Venus referred as Mars's hot minion here? Minion means darling or mistress. Venus is referred as Mars's hot minion because Venus had an illicit affair with Mars. Actually, Venus is the wife of Vulcan. Okay, so she had an illicit affair with Mars. That's why she is being called as Mars's hot minion. And who is Mars? Mars is the god of war. Okay, her waspish headed son has broke his arrows, swears he will shoot no more but play with sparrows and be a boy right out. So Mars's hot minion, that is Venus, has returned to her own place. She is going to Pavos along with her son. Pavos is the name of a place in the island of Cyprus, and it is believed to be the birthplace of Venus. Why are they going to their birthplace, that is Pavos? Because they tried to trick Ferdinand and Miranda, but it didn't work out. So they were so disappointed. That's why they they were going there. And what happened to her son, her waspish headed son? Her here refers to Venus. So Venus's waspish headed son is Cupid. Waspish means ill natured, and Cupid is or Cupid can be called as waspish because he stings by hitting people with his arrows, which make them fall in love. Okay, so he has broken his arrows and he has sworn that he will shoot no more. He is not going to shoot his arrows on anybody else hereafter. Okay, but he has decided to play with the sparrows, not with the arrows. And he swears that he is also going to be like any other boy. Series. Line number 82. Highest queen of state, great Juno comes. So who comes now? Juno comes, and Ceres introduces Juno, or Ceres announces the arrival of Juno. I know her by her gait. So highest queen of state, great Juno comes. I know her by her manner of walking. Enter Juno. Juno, how does my bounteous sister go with me to bless this twain, that they may prosperous be and honored in their issue? So, how does my generous sister come with me to bless this twain means pair, so that they will be prosperous and honored with offspring? So, they sing a song. Juno. Honor, riches, marriage blessing, long continuous and increasing, hourly joys be still upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. So they start giving their blessings to Ferdinand and Miranda. So they sing their blessing. Okay. So Juno tells honor, riches, marriage blessing, long continuance. Long continuance means long life, and increasing. May you beget lot of children. That is the meaning of this. Hourly joys be still upon you means let not happiness part from you. And I, Juno, sing her blessings upon you. Now Ceres gives her blessing. Earth's increase, foison plenty, barns and garners never empty. You have to note the rhyming scheme also here. Okay. So earth's increase and foison plenty. Food in abundance. Okay. May you have food in abundance. Barns and garners. Barns means storehouses and granaries, never empty. Let your storehouses and granary never be emptied. Vines and clustering bunches growing. May you have clusters of grapes. Plants with goodly burden bowing. So plants, let the plants bear the weight of fruits. Spring come to you at the farthest. So may spring in the very end of harvest. So may spring follow directly autumn's harvest. May spring come to you at the latest. Scarcity and want shall shun you. So Scarcity and want shall avoid you or shall never come to you. Ceres' blessing so is on you. So Ceres gives all these blessings and let the blessings be upon you. Ferdinand. This is a most majestic vision and harmonious charmingly. Charmingly means it is magical. May I be bold to think these spirits or these spirits we see before us? Prospero. Spirits which by mine art I have from their confines called to enact my present fancies. Yes, they are spirits, and using my magic I have called them from their prisons to enact or to give shapes to my thoughts. Ferdinand. Let me live here ever, so rare a wondered father and a wise makes this place paradise. So he tells, or he wishes to stay in that island forever because he has got a father who works wonders. Okay, he is calling his father-in-law Prospero as his father. Okay, so you, my dear father-in-law, you are working wonders and you are making this place into a paradise. So let me live here forever. At that time, what happens? Juno and Ceres whisper and they send Iris on employment. Prospero. Sweet now silence. Juno and Ceres whisper seriously. There's something else to do. Hush and be mute, or else our spell is marred. Marred means ruined or broken. So Prospero is asking everybody, that is Ferdinand and Miranda, to keep quiet. Okay, because Ceres and Juno are whispering something seriously. They are going to do something, and if they speak, their spell or his spell is going to be broken. Iris. You nymphs called naiads of the wandering brooks, with your sedged crowns and ever harmless looks, leave your crisp channels and on this green land answer your summons. Juno does command. So now Iris is calling the nymphs. See, nymphs are female nature spirits. They are associated with water, forest, and wind. Okay, so now Iris is calling the nymphs called naiads of the wandering brooks. Wandering brooks means flowing streams. Iris says, see, you nymphs called naiads of the wandering brooks, with your sedge crowns, with your garland woven from reeds and ever harmless looks, and with your innocent look, leave your crisp channels, that is, come out of the water. Crisp means rippled. Leave your rippled channels. Come out of the water and on this green land. So you come out of the water and come to this green land. Answer your summons. Juno does command. So Juno is commanding you to come to this grassland. Come, temperate nymphs, come, chaste or modest nymphs, and help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late. So, nymphs, come fast. Here we are celebrating the marriage of true love. So, you just come and help us to celebrate a contract of true love. So, now the nymphs enter the stage. Now to the field workers. Okay, you sunburnt sicklemen of August weary, come hither from the furrow and be merry. So Iris continues to call the field workers. Okay, you sunburnt sickle men. Sickle men means field workers. Sunburnt means tanned. You tanned field workers of August weary. Weary means labor. August. See, due to August heat, you have become dark, and I want you to come here. Here, hither means here, from the furrow, from the fields, and be merry. You leave the fields and come to this grassland and be merry. Make holiday. Your rice straw hats put on, and these fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing. So you just put your straw hat and you come and take a partner. Here we have nymphs, and you take a partner in country footing. Footing means dancing. So you just come, you take holiday, and you come and be merry. Let us celebrate the marriage of true love. Enter reapers, properly habited, properly clothed. They join with the nymphs in a graceful dance, towards the end whereof Prospero starts suddenly and speaks. So, what happens? See, we find Ceres and Iris, Ceres and Juno giving their blessings to Ferdinand and Miranda, and they ask Iris to call the nymphs and the reapers. Now we find the nymphs and the reapers dancing together, and suddenly what happens? Prospero starts suddenly. Starts means jumps suddenly, and he speaks. After which, to a strange hollow, hollowing means an echoing or a low pitched sound and confused noise, they heavily vanish. So when Prospero jumps and speaks, we hear a sound, and all there is a confused noise, and all the spirits vanish, and that's the end of the mask. Okay, 12th standard students, this act is very important because for 12th standard you will be asked questions only from Act 3, Act 4, and Act 5. So you can expect part A questions from this act. So you have to go through each and every line and understand the meaning. Especially this part is not very easy to understand. So please listen or see this video again and again and try to understand. And don't forget to go through each and every line. Simply reading the summary will not help you get good marks for literature. So you have to go through the text and do it sincerely. Thank you, students.